Okay, before you get started I need to inform you about how to behave professionally in the workplace.
Alright then, I'm listening.
First of all, acting professionally means being responsible for everything that you do, and keeping personal feelings to yourself.
How do you mean personal feelings?
Well, you may not get along with all of your colleagues, but rather than losing your temper and picking a fight you should simply carry on working.
Ah, I see. But what if the person is constantly distracting or annoying me?
Report the person to me, and I will deal with him.
Okay, no problem.
Good to know. Second, try not to use your work phone for personal calls, unless it is an emergency, and if you do then keep it short.
Right.
Now, sometimes you will have to work as a team, and you may not like the people who you are working with, because of racial, religious, or cultural differences. But do not complain, because the teams that we set are based on skills.
Of course, and if someone is racist towards me I should report it, right?
Yes, and the same applies to you. No prejudice towards anybody.
It's never been a problem before.
Good to know. Now, I'm going to list some helpful and obstructive behavior which you must either follow or avoid, okay?
Sure.
First, helpful, agreeing to decisions without complaint, offering to do tasks, and taking part in tasks that are not part of your job role. Some people may see this as being a walkover, but trust me, it will be worth your while.
I cannot promise that I'm going to offer to do a lot of tasks, but I'll try.
That's fine, as long as you make the effort. Obstructive is basically the opposite, disagreeing and complaining about decisions, refusing to do tasks, and refusing to do anything outside your job role.
Well, I won't complain about decisions, but I may disagree.
As long as you are polite about it, that will be fine too.
Okay, no problem.
But, now I have to tell you about the different forms of communication.
Passive, aggressive and responsive?
Yes, do you know about them already?
No, but I have heard them mentioned before.
I see. Well, passive communication means staying in the background during meetings, and not contributing much, or when contributing showing little confidence in your own ideas.
That definitely isn't me. I've always been able to assert myself.
Then make sure you're not an aggressive communicator. This means believing that you are right, and not accepting any other ideas. You simply dismiss them, and push your idea.
Well, I'm always confident in my ideas, but I don't think I've ever ignored another person's idea.
That's very good. It means that you may be a responsive communicator. This is respecting other people's ideas, and being willing to listen. This also means disagreeing politely.
That sounds more like me.
If it wasn't for your reference, I would think you were being cocky.
I guess that's something I have to work on then.
Maybe so. Now this is the last thing I need to inform you of, the benefits of being organized. Being organized means that you take responsibility for your belongings, manage your time well, know where items important to your job are, and keep your files in order.
Take responsibility for my belongings.
Yes, if you leave something on the desk, and it is stolen, then it is not the company's fault.
I see. Time management and keeping files tidy should be easy enough for me.
Good to know. Well, that's everything that I need to tell you about how to behave in the workplace. Do you think that you will be able to follow these guidelines?
I should think so, but I may have to work on some of them.
As long as you recognize that fact, you will be fine. Maybe I'll see you around then. Oh, and welcome to the company.
Thank you, sir.